Hello and welcome. Amir here with another React challenge. In this challenge, we are going to write this use counter. With this hook, we can have a value which is 0 at the moment. Then we could have two buttons, increment and decrement, to increment and decrement the value. So as you can see, we can go up and we can go down. As you can see, this is more of a beginner challenge, but if you'd like to try it, please pause the video and do so. Otherwise, let's get to the code and write the hook ourselves. So here I am with my empty app. As this hook is very simple, I will write it outside the main function. So let's say this is use counter. It will have a default value. We will set this to 0. And let's have it like this. And then we need to keep track of a counter value. So let's say we have a counter state and then set counter to be able to set the counter value in the beginning. Value is just like the default value. Great. And then we need to have two functions to increment and decrement. So the increment function, what it does, it just set the counter to whatever its value was plus 1. Great. And the same thing goes for the decrement, but here we would just subtract 1. And in the end, we need to return the counter, the increment, and the decrement functions. So return, I would return them as an object. You can return as an array. Makes no difference, but I think using object would be much more easier to understand what's going on. And also we can deconstruct them in any way that we want. So great, now we can use it here. So let's say I have all these values coming from use counter. We need to give it a default value of 0. Now let's say that in h1 need to see the value of counter. Yeah, we get the 0, and then we need to have two buttons to trigger these two functions. So button on click, and then it would be increment, and let's say increment like so. Close the button, and then the same goes for the decrement like so. And let's go and test it. Great, so it's working perfect. Now the beauty is that we have no logic other than the return value here and using the counter, and all the computation and logic and everything goes inside this hook, and we can use it in our other React components that we want. So yeah, this was it for this problem for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you really feel like it, you can always provide more support with donating, and the link to the donation sites are down in the description. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.